my mom is a teacher, so my mom used to tell me sometimes, I won't be able to say this one. I won't be able to get to this one. I won't be able to get to this one. Because she was too far gone. Because it's the parents. You know what I'm saying? It's the background. What he dealt with as a child. Seriously, my mom used to tell me those stories. My mom's one of the best teachers I've ever seen in my life. I've seen this woman literally, like, I've been in her room and the children, she walk in, they run around, then she walk in.
Oh, really?
I've seen it with my own eyes, and I'd be like, what did you just do? I said, what did you just do? He said, you see that? You do the same thing, don't you? I'd be like, yep. When you good at what you do, this is why I say my mom was meant to be a teacher. She was meant. She just knows how to handle herself. I've been in her classrooms, and she just boom. She just how she teaches her kids, and how she knows how to be like this with this one. She knows she doesn't treat all the kids the same way. She got to okay. I gotta. She'll tell me, she's like, with this one I gotta boom. She like just like with you, just gotta boom. You know, everybody's different.
Yeah.
Just like even with personal training in general, you can't train everybody the same way.
Right.
And I know we always going off on the inside, but let's go on personal training. Even when you're working out with somebody, you can't work a 70, 80-year-old man like you work a 20-year-old. That's not common sense. You know, you're gonna hurt him. You're gonna put him in more danger than he ever been in. Yeah,
it'll be your only personal training job. You
won't be training no more. Yeah. They won't be able to tell you, oh, this man's crazy. Like I said, it just, certain people you just got to you have to know who you working with. You have to know who you're around. You have to notice people. That's why I say when you in what you need to be, everything will just, you'll have those adversities, but everything will click. Everything will go. You'll know. You just, like I said, my mom walk in the room and she just know how to handle it. She know how to work it. She know how to boom, 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 and everything's in order. She has everything in order. I think she might slip up some things. I'll be like, oh, mama. She'll go, I got it. Boom. She just handle herself and she get herself back in order. Those are the things that, get you to, just those lessons and just watching, just watching people in their profession.
Yeah.
Their business.
Watching the greats be great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm glad you took the words out of me.
Yeah, really. When you see somebody who's great at what they do.
Like Muhammad Ali.
Come on, man.
Watching the movie. Like a butterfly.
Talk about it. Rumble, young man, rumble.
He was just the way he flowed and just the way he handled himself and then what he talked after. He was already broadcasting stuff. He was already putting himself out.
Yeah, promoting
himself. People didn't even know that. He was he was promoting himself bigger than anyone could promote him. For real. And people didn't realize he was already putting money in his own pocket. Seriously. That's why I say, just the way he handled himself and just the way he spoke for his religion, his rights, and not want to. I don't want to get deep, but we all know the story. But those type of people.
I didn't know you liked Brother Muhammad. Yeah, that's cool.
Anybody that stands for something and has some type of fight and drive to want to be bigger than they are always somebody that I look up to, and I value their way of life and the way they handle themselves. They talk about Ali with that aura. They always talk about
absolutely.
Cause everybody don't got it. Everybody don't got that aura. Everybody can't. We that should be another thing that should headline is that aura. That glow, that aura. You got to have it, bro. You want it, the people gravitate to the people that have that. You got to have that certain aura, that certain light that people go, it's somebody. He's different. He handles stuff. He works, his ethic, the way he drives, his motivation, his focus. Focus. Remember the drop. Focus. Yeah,
Dwayne,
He's like, focus. You gotta stay focused, man. There's distractions everywhere, but stay focused. Stay focused. Things gonna come. People gonna try to put things in your mind and things in front of you to try to distract you, but you gotta stay focused. I'm serious. I'm telling you, if you want to have it, you want to be there, you want to strive, you want to grow, you want to go beyond. Like I said, it's that glow, it's the inner that.
Yeah.
My brother, I'm trying to tell you.
This is great. You're giving, you're giving people a lot of great knowledge.
I'm trying, my brother. I'm trying.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up? Break it down for me, brother.
Stop me if this is getting too personal, because this is you. This is your life. But I find it interesting because you talk about having an estranged relationship with your father.
No, break it down. Go.
Like you say, you haven't spoken to him in years, but I find it interesting because I kind of came out and said, okay, who motivates you? How'd you get started? Working out, and you went to your father, and you went like it's interesting because a lot of people take those negative situations, even a friendship. They have a friendship with somebody, they get in an argument or something, they break it off, and then it's just fuck that person. Mm-hmm. But it's interesting that you still took the wisdom. You still took the motivation and the knowledge from this man. I mean, he was the person that was the first word out of your mouth. Oh, my father, man.
Exactly.
Even though you might have a bit of a negative, situation with him after that, you still went back and took the positivity from that story and used it as a benefit in your own life.
Exactly.
That's something that people need to do.
See, that's what I'm exactly. See, me and my father used to be real tight. Like I used to actually be closer to my dad than I was my mom.
Oh, really?
Yes, I was actually closer to my dad more than my mom. Me and my mom were, the basic, let's go eat, boom, boom. But dad, we used to go and go out, bike ride, hours, boats, fish for hours, and just drink.
You were a kid,
bro, and I was tight with my dad. Ever since that situation, I ain't gonna go deep.
Yeah.
But that situation with him, this was when I was 14, 15, and this thing switched. I don't want to go too deep, but things switched that day, and then I just gravitated to mom, and our relationship grew. And me and his relationship kind of, and I guess that's where. But I still those things. Through 1 through 15, 1 through 14, still stick with me, still motivates me. He told me, he said, I don't expect you to love me, I expect you to respect me.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah. That's what he told me. It's real stuff. It's real stuff. I don't expect you always to love me, but I expect you to respect me. That's how my dad was taught. I mean, my dad didn't have a father, I don't want to get too personal with him.
No, right.
He's gonna probably watch the video or whatever. He'll get over it. But no, anyway, he'll get over it. But no, really, my dad used to tell me stories about how my granddaddy wouldn't even call him by his name. He'd call him boy.
Oh.
That's how a lot of that stuff stems from.
Yeah,
a lot of that stems from. That's where all that frustration and not spending, those moments where it can affect even your children's children and the children's children. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The granddaddy and the daddy, and then the son, and then it goes to grandson, and then boom, boom, boom. If you don't stop it, then it just keeps trickling down. That's why I had to learn, and that's what when you said you still use it as motivation. I don't let it bitter me because you let it motivate me. I don't let it.
Damn, that was good.
I don't.
It was some shit.
I don't let it bitter me because I realize my mom. I see it helps when you have a mom willing to talk to you and tell you stop using that as sadness or depression or use that as focus.
She'll tell you that?
Yeah, sometimes, especially when there's times I was thinking to myself, oh man, my dad don't talk. Me and my dad don't talk, and the tightness that we had and the closeness that we had and hanging out. I'm talking about every night from 1 through 14, my years of my life. All the time, staying up. My mom would literally have to tell my dad, he got to go to school tomorrow. We hang out. We would hang out, throw ball for hours.
Really?
Hours. We were tight. And I had to learn to stop taking it too personal. He didn't even realize he prepared me for him. He prepared me for every situation that could come. He didn't even know every little moment or every little adversity that I dealt with. He was already preparing me for any adversity that I was going to be prepared for or going to witness. Through his just staying strong and just being able to stay focused in the work ethic and just stay that's why I say as much as the 5 years or the years that I don't speak to him, I still say, okay, we don't smoke. We will eventually. Or we will connect, or I will be able to, see them and make things right or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even like I'm to a point I've learned to say, okay, you know, we have our differences, but I still love you, man. I really love you, old dude. You still my pop. You know what I'm saying? We don't always see eye to eye all the time.
Right.
That's not, you know, the love still there, the respect still there.
But that's great. You're keeping your heart open. You're keeping your mind open towards the situation.
Exactly. You know, always trying to use those things he taught me, use the things my mom taught me, or use the things my grandmama taught me as motivation, the strength, and always, you know, using I can do all things to Christ, and you know, using those as, you know, building blocks to get me to the next level. So,
but yeah, I just think that's a great. I keep coming back to the same thing, but I just want to tell people. I just want to teach that lesson to people because maybe it's a subtle point, or maybe I'm just talking to myself because I'm the type of person where once a situation breaks off with me and somebody else, I'll just kind of be like, man, you know, pardon the language, but like, man, fuck that motherfucker, and like everything, you know, that we had is just cut off. So that's really brilliant and great that you would still, you know, just in terms of, because, you know, we're here talking about motivation, that you would still look to that motivation and not let that situation break you and still learn from it. That's a piece of information that'll help a lot of people. No matter what the situation is or who the person is, you can take that and you can learn from it. You can benefit from knowledge, regardless of how fucked up the situation got.
Yeah, true. I mean, it depends on it's something that's in you. It's like I said, it's gonna be drilled in. Y'all gonna be like, dang, how many times he said inside? It's inside.
So what it's all about?
It's something. That's where all of it comes from. It's inside. It's that something that just won't let you just fail. Won't let you lose. You know, you're gonna have those losing moments, but will you stay there? That's the thing.
Right.
Will you stay there in those losing moments? Because you're gonna lose, you're gonna fall, but you gotta be able to get yourself back up. And that's the thing about it. Get up. This video should be something that inspires people to know that it's always something. It's inside. It's not a look. It's not a face. It's not a jewelry. It's not a clothes.
The muscle. Show them the muscle. Man. The women want to see it though.
Man, please.
Flash forward one time.
You don't want swole.
But it's not about that.
But it's not about that. It's not. It starts inside. It really does. It starts with, you know, those certain things that drive you and that motivate you and that inspire you, you know, and that's where the glow comes. That's where the aura comes from, and that's where the people that, you know, really can value you as a person and see the differences and see the realness and see from the fake and the pretenders that really don't understand that they don't those pretenders and those people that don't really value and take what they do seriously.
So you definitely got the glow. You definitely got the shine. I know from person. So that's something you say that's something everybody can have.
I think I know. I think but it starts with that word. It starts with that word. It just starts with just you being what you. You have to first find out what you want to do. Like, you have to find out what you want to be. And sometimes what you.
How do you find that out?
Sometimes you just sometimes it's just in your. I can literally go into. I hate using celebrity as an example, but I can remember people using their certain struggles and there's certain, you know, pitfalls and there's certain things to push them into knowing it.
No, but that's interesting because, I mean, you definitely have that shine. I've been around you for a long time. You definitely have it. And that's the question. Is it something, I mean, people see people like Muhammad Ali, anybody, Michael Jackson, and they go, wow. They feel like that's something, you know, some people can have and some people can't. But yeah, it
is. I mean, I don't think, see, greatness is not always, like I said, it's not defined off money. I think people get that mentality, that thought process, he's only great because of his money. No, he's great because of his work. He's great because of the way he handles himself as a person. Now, like I said, I don't want to get too deep in people's lives because I don't know what people do behind closed doors, but I'm just saying about their work. Their work is what shows that glow. You know, their work and that it's just, you know what I'm saying?
Mindset.
It's that mindset. It's that drive. I mean, like I said, I don't know what people do behind closed doors, but I just know from what people's work ethic and they just they're you know, the Wayne, movie after movie after movie. Last year he was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just working and continue to work. And he was still lifting while he was working. Like
I think
early
The
in the
Rock says
mornings.
when he's doing movies, he sleeps like 5 hours. He sleeps like 5 hours. Do it in the morning.
I try to keep that same mentality. It's like not to sleep too long. Just
Do you?
I try. It's tough. It's tough, especially with your body. It wears
it
wears you down.
Yeah.
It wears you, especially with us, especially with what we do, our basic jobs, and sometimes just trying to make it day by day, trying to do what we need to do. It can be difficult to try to do those 5-hour sleeps. We go over here about to fall down at our jobs.
You personally, do you think the shine is something you have to be born with, or do you think it's something everybody can have?
I think everybody can have it. I know everybody can have it. I think we just don't work enough. We just don't push enough. I think when the people say work, I know everyone going to work. I do go to work. I work a 9 to 5. That's not what I'm saying. It's not.
What are you
9
saying?
to 5. It's deeper than just getting up and I'm going to go to work. It's a drive to want to be better than your situation. It's see what I'm saying? Because I know everybody's going to take the work and say, well, I work a 9 to 5. What does that mean? No, it's deeper than just working and just getting up to work. It's something that pushes you beyond your work or pushes you beyond just, I'm going to go to work. No, that's what you got to do. You got to pay bills. You know what I'm saying? You don't pay bills, you ain't going to have a place to live. It has to be your dream, your desires to be beyond those.
Something personal.
I don't have to go there. It's like I'm talking to literally when I had this interview with him. It's like he already knows.
We are twins.
It's like it's a thing, but no, really, it has to. It's just I know everybody's gonna dissect it differently, but I want you to understand. When I speak these things, it's not to belittle or anybody. I think everybody.
I do it to belittle. I'm sorry, I interrupt you. Go ahead.
No.
I'm trying to ridicule and belittle. No, I'm joking. Go ahead. I'm stupid. Go ahead.
No. But it's not to belittle anybody. It's like, this is a uplifting video. This is meant to inspire and to motivate everybody to be the best them. It's not to anything that I'm saying is not meant to say I'm where I need to be. No, we all grow. We all taking that next step, and then I'm not where I need to be, and I want to get to that next step, and I want to get better, and I want to do more with my life, and that's where I can literally, you know what I'm saying?
But that's what it is. It's having that mindset.
Exactly, brother.
No matter where the fuck you are, I'm motivated, but I use a lot of profanity. Sorry. No matter where the fuck you are, like you talk about The Rock, no matter where you are, you're rich or whatever, it's still having that mindset that you just described, trying to get somewhere more, trying to get to something else. True. Not about not being satisfied with where you are, but it's about still having this level of ambition and passion in your life. I'm going to wake up tomorrow, I'm going to go do something.
Better than the pedal. It's all about growth. It's a growth thing. It's all growth. It's growth. It's growth. If you sit here and you stay, like we said earlier in part 1, it's just, if you stay stagnant, you'll never grow.
That's like the body. The body won't grow.
Won't grow.
You stay doing the same thing, the same level.
You do 10 push-ups every day. Your body has memory.
You gotta get used to it.
Yeah, exactly. Your body has memory. It's gonna like, okay, I'm used to those 10. Let's go 20. Gotta go up. That's just like in life. You got to push yourself. It's not, oh snap, way you work is not good. No, you have to push. You have to go beyond it. Just like with anything, you have to push, go further, go beyond. I'm gonna go higher, go different. This is it. Like I said, I don't want nobody to get misconstrued and think this is meant to down anybody. This is meant to inspire and motivate people and push people to be greater than your situation. This is it. No insults. We clown, we joke, but no, this is real. We as a people, it's been a lot going on, pandemic and COVID-19 in the world. And that's why I don't look at the news, because I get mad.
I don't either.
I get mad. Listen to people
talk. I usually stay off of social media.
The media. Whew, boy. I try to stay off these social medias, but like I said, you try to find the good in social media, because I know that there's good and there's bad, but you gotta differentiate from the differences, because like I said, there is some good social media, but I don't want to get too deep. But it's just that stuff. It just bothers me when they think they understand what we deal with in our culture, because they don't. They don't know. I mean, we literally get bullets shot at us every day, and this stuff is ridiculous. I don't want to get too deep, but this stuff is ridiculous. I mean, something has to change. I mean, we taking it too far. We doing this, we doing that. We ain't done enough.
Talk about that.
We haven't done enough, and they talking about basketball. We was finna cancel basketball. I wish they would have. It would have been nice if they would have canceled basketball, or maybe canceled football. But you understand, these millionaires, these billionaires, exactly, make them really respect what we are as people. Come on, 90% of thought that's our sport. Especially, but come on, man, you don't want to go there. I don't even want to go there. I ain't even. It ain't worth.
Just went there.
I don't want to go. It is real, and it's just. It is what it is. But you know, if you really want to make a change, it starts inside. That's why I say, if you want to be a better person, if you want to do better things, it starts inside. I mean, if some people may just gain that, that's cool. But if you really want to make a difference in the world, it starts inside. You got to work on yourself. Michael Jackson said, you got to look yourself in the mirror. Check yourself. Start with the man in the mirror first, then make the change. Real talk. You know, you gotta start with that man in that mirror first before you start to, you know, correct other people and tell people what.
Right.
But yeah, it is, brother. I mean, it is what it is. That's why I say, you know, if we really want to do something about this racism, and we want to really change the world, we really want to do something, we gotta start with ourselves. We gotta start always assuming, oh, it's good where it is. It's not good where it is. It's not good.
Right.
It ain't close.
Yeah, really.
Getting shot up and all this other stuff is justice. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's not justice. You know, we're getting hunted down like dogs. That's not justice. That's not justice. That's not. At the end of the day, I don't want to get too deep, because, like I said, I'm not just a personal trainer. I'm a person of wisdom and intelligence. I'm a man that's gonna get his bachelor's by the end of this year, and I'm a man that just wants to strive to be as best as I can be.
Right.
And I know the injustices that we deal with in the world, and I'm not blind. I see it. You know what I'm saying? I see it. And I just want peace.
Right.
You know, I want peace. I want one love. I'm not I'm a person that, you know, I don't see color. I don't see it. I'm talking me. I don't see color. I see one people. I see us as a brother. I don't see you as a black man. I see you as my brother.
You told me you thought I was Chinese for a while.
Well, you know what? I did. See, if you look at the camera right now, you. Hey, you know, I thought he was. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I thought he had a little Bruce Lee in him a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
You put water in the.
Don't focus on the finger. Oh, you miss all that heavenly glory. It's Justin. Hey, man, I love Bruce. Bruce is great.
What did he say? We worked at a restaurant. You walked in one day, just doing the dialogue from that movie. You walked. Well, how did it start off? Oh, it was like, hit me.
Ah!
You just walked in and started doing the full monologue one day. I was like, what is he doing?
Hey, he was like, hit it. And he's so deep. Like, he's deep.
Yeah.
He's deep.
He's like
so deep.
Like a philosopher.
Exactly. He wasn't meaning it directly. He was like, life. He said, what was that? We need emotional content, not anger. Try again. With me. It was like he was teaching it. About life. Not just fighting life. It was a deeper message behind that. And then he said, how did that feel? He said, don't think, feel.
Yeah.
That's what I mean, he deep, bro. I mean, you got some people ain't deep like that. That's that aura. That's that. I'm done. I'm done. 3, we done. It's real, man. Some people, it's not even. It's just the way you handle yourself. It's just the things that the thought process, your mindset.
Right.
It's what you thinking. It's what just something has to push you.